can't choose, the ego is bruised. Caught in your feelings, emotional dues, blowing a fuse. Askmeeks, any questions? You got nothing to lose, be cautious who you choose. Two-way streets, know your cues before you make moves. Subscribe to the blog for the latest news. We keep trying, go talk to her, but I can't get past it. Askmeeks, and walk with her. You don't know how I feel. Just a sucker for love. We repeat the arguments, love lost appeal. Askmeeks.
Hello, beautiful people and not so beautiful ones. Yeah, y'all need love too. It's your girl Meeks. I am back. I know you guys missed me. It's okay. You did. Hearts and giggles. I missed you guys too. Tonight I was gonna do some more 60-second rants because I'm starting to enjoy those. However, I wanted to get into some things. One conversation based on the last 60-second rant that I did on one topic, and then some other things that have been brewing, and I want to kind of go deep on you guys. So I'm gonna need more than 60 seconds, and I would love please your feedback. Let me know what you think. I don't know if you guys are shy or you're just not feeling me. I don't know. Either way, let me know, please. So no real format to tonight's video. I'm just gonna get some things off my chest, get a little deep with you guys on some topics that were spoken about and I had great responses for, and then throw some things in there I think you need to know. So the first thing you'll see is a video of my friends and I having a great discussion about the difference between attention and affection. Check it out.
Like, I don't know what you're doing. I was stalked before, and that, like, for real, like, legit stalked. We had to get the cops involved and everything, and that it was.
I didn't have to go that far.
Scary because I still to this day I don't know who that person is. So, oh my God, now I'm thinking about stuff. Hold on.
Well, one of my, and I don't know if I'm paranoid, being that I'm a video blogger and I'm out there, like I get a lot of inbox messages on my Askmeeks page, right? And it's guys, trying to quote unquote get to know me, and I always start off with, do you need some relationship advice? I'll be happy to give you some, thinking that's gonna kind of give them the hint, like, okay, no, because this is not Match.com,
right?
It's not what this is. And then I say that, and then they're like, oh, can I get your number? Sir, do you need some dating advice? What do you mean? Can I get your number? Okay, you know what? I'm not interested. No, thank you.
Bye.
Dang, I was trying to be nice.
Bye, Felipe.
But I'm learning you can't be nice nowadays, because when you're nice to guys, they just don't get the hint.
It gets misinterpreted. They think that being nice is flirting when you're just being polite.
Right. Is it, do you think it's because a lot of women are bitches now and they're used to that, so whenever they encounter us nice ones, they're like, oh my God, she likes me. That's it? Like,
no, you know what?
It's a mix, actually. I think that's a mix. I think that a lot of us have become bitches, and a lot of women have become so easy that whenever they see a person being nice, it's like, oh, this bitch is easy, I'm gonna take her home.
Yeah, because I don't, and you know what, the older I get and the wiser I get, oh dang, the camera's shaking, sorry y'all. The older I get, I realize that when earlier in my dating career, I would look at certain types of women and be like, oh my God, she's a bitch. Men love bitches. Y'all just chase bitches. But then when I got older and I'm more mature and I've experienced some things, I realized that you have to have that kind of persona. You do. You have to have it, because if you don't, you know what I'm going to be doing 24/7? Being nice to everybody. I don't have that kind of time. I can't speak to everybody and chit chat with everybody, You
just have to, people or women have to know what the balance is as well. Because you have the bitches that are like way too bitchy. And then you have the nice ones that are way too nice. So you just have to have that balance of.
Yeah, I think
it's easier to be a bitch all the time though, because you cut a lot of people off. You talk to less people in your life.
Exactly, less drama.
You're not as tired as the people that talk to everybody.
Right. And no, it is. It's exhausting trying to be nice.
Yes.
24/7. It's exhausting.
I'm not, and I'm always fine. I'm never tired.
Yeah, it's exhausting. I used to be the same, that type of female. Like, I felt like I had to, every guy that came at me, I had to be courteous to him, because I'm also grateful for the attention. But after a while, like, it's like, okay, and it turns around to bite you in the ass. How many times have you been on a dating website, right? When I first got on one, I used to try to reply to everybody that sent me a message. So I got 60, 70 messages in my inbox, and I'm going through like, oh, thanks. And then once you get that initial attention, they run with it. Oh, she likes me. Yep. And then when I turn you down, then I'm all kinds of bitches and I'm stuck up and stuff like that. So it's like, how do you win in that scenario? You know what? Just don't reply. It may come off as I'm stuck up or I'm a bitch, but I mean, either way, I can't win.
Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Yep. So you know what? I'm just gonna don't. So I did a 60-second rant on my last video called Petty Betty. I got great feedback on that topic, actually. That seemed to be kind of like a hot button for that video. I don't think I was expecting such a good, response to it. So I wanted to kind of go a little bit deeper into the whole idea behind Petty Betty, because in 60 seconds you can only get like a small overview, and it may be taken different ways. So I want to kind of go deeper into it so you guys understand where I was going with that. So just a small recap from that 60-second rant, basically talking about relationships where you know the person that you're with at the current time knows that you had strong feelings for your ex, or you may even still have strong feelings for your ex, and they're always bringing your ex's name up, which, like I said, is very immature and childish. When you go into a relationship, there are certain things that both of you should let go. I mean, you'll never ever, when you have love for somebody, or your encounter with that person taught you a lesson and brought something into your life that you didn't have before, something that helped you grow. Those are things you never let go of. But as far as the relationship, and as far as that bond or that tie that you have with that person, you have to let that go if you're trying to move on. Now, if you're not trying to move on, then pine away. Cry, do what you do, write love letters, emails, text, stalk them. But if you're trying to move on, you have to let it go. Now, Petty Betty, that's the female or even the male that is always throwing that person up in their ex's face. They are insecure. They feel like that person is a threat to them. So they will constantly throw that old feeling back in your face. Now, is it smart? No, it's very immature. Number one is because, you're not showing the person that you're with that you trust them. Number one. Number two, you're planting a seed. You may be planting something that's not really there. And then you get them to thinking. And then they start comparing your petty ass to what they had. And they want their old thing back. So last but not least, this is something that's been on my mind for a while and churning that I wanted to address, and I just haven't had a chance to yet. I was going to do it as a 60-second rant, but then I thought, wait a minute. I need at least 2 to 3 minutes to break this down. So I want to talk about the difference between somebody that is into you and somebody that is entertaining you. Sounds similar, but they are rather different. Now, how do you know when someone's into you versus entertaining you? So here's some key factors to think about. Someone who is into you will always keep their word. They will be consistent at all costs. Not perfect, but consistent. If they say that they're going to do something, they do it. The line of communication is always there. They don't skip a beat. If, for some reason they can't communicate with you, you're always in the loop. You will always know. That's somebody that's into you. Somebody that's entertaining you, they don't keep their word. You keep hearing the same song over and over again. There's no communication. You're texting and calling and you're not getting any reply because they're entertaining you. You're a thought. You're not something that they actually want. But someone who's into you, it's the opposite. So I will leave you with this. Wise words from my grandfather, Kenneth Porpoise. May he rest in peace. And I'm going to use fellas as an example because that's what this advice is about. So ladies, listen up. My grandfather always said, never trust a man's words. Always trust his actions. A man will say whatever he has to say to get what he wants. But a man that really loves a woman and really wants a woman will stop at nothing to prove that to her. And that right there is 100% fact.